Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong? You knew that you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than what you were living, more than bills that you were paying, the job you was keeping. Look to the horizon, look to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step out into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it.
Hi YouTube, how is everybody today? Sorry it's been a few days. The truth is, I hurt my neck. As a matter of fact, as soon as this video is done, I'll probably head over to the hospital. When they did my neck in 2012, 6 months after the surgery, they found that I had a broken screw on my left. That could be your right if you're viewing this, but on the left side. A couple weeks ago, I took a fall walking a dog. He pulled me down in the middle of the street, and yeah, life hasn't been easy since. And you all know that I've given up pain meds, and the pain is excruciating. Inadvertently, just cleaning around the house a couple days ago, something happened, and I have been in incredible pain since. You'll be glad to know that I haven't taken any pain meds, and I have just taken my ibuprofen 800 and a muscle relaxer. But today, if I turn my head that way, I get major pressure on my right spine and a stabbing sensation. So this girl's gonna go to the hospital today. If nothing else, they need to put me in another neck brace for a while. Anyhow, with that being said, I would like to give a week review on how my world went, besides messing up my neck. I would like, actually, I'm going to touch on this neck thing again. You know, that surgery cost $100,000 in 2012. I went to the second best neurosurgeon in the United States, Barrow Institute. And after 6 months of recovery, and they did a x-ray, they found that that screw was broken at the T1. Now you guys, the T1 connects your neck to your shoulders. Uh-oh. Something's not right. So what I'm going to ask right now before I get into my week is that you would all pray for me. You know, God tells us in Isaiah 53 that by His stripes we are healed. And you know, I would prefer, much prefer supernatural healing, but the man made this mess, so I guess man's gonna fix this mess. I don't know. You know, I gotta tell you, yesterday I felt good most of the day, and by last night it was so tender I could hardly move. So, with that being said, further ado, I'm going to try and download a picture of what's in my neck when I go to audit this video. I mean, yeah, you know, I mean edit. Audit. Right? And yeah, to my subscriber who sent money, thank you very much. A very nice little gift that I can subscribe to this editing program. I've just been too sore to do anything. To all my subscribers who have sent comments, again, I've just been too sore to even look down. It hurts to look down, you guys. Oh God. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. You know, all that boondocking, I don't know what I did. Hopefully they'll just tell me that it's a sprained muscle and they won't have to cut me again. I can't even bear the thought of that. Yeah. Anyhow, so without further ado, my week was actually, despite everything that went on this week in the way of my neck and pain management, I know my shoulders even look crooked to me. Anyhow, my granddaughter, I got to watch her in a play the other night. You know, they grow up so fast, you guys. Treasure them. Treasure your grandbabies, because she's not a baby anymore. I looked at her up on stage, and at 14 and a half, she is all woman. She's a young woman now. She's not a baby. And, you know, I see myself in her. And I remember the shit I did at 14 and a half. Good Lord, it makes me wonder what she's doing now. So one of the things about being a camp worker, especially in an area where your family is being able to enjoy that family, you know? And that was definitely an enjoyment. Okay, so that was one thing. Next, my batteries. Oh, God, you guys. I know, 10 of one, 15 of another. So I come home on Thursday. I walk into my little home here, and I smell rotten eggs. Yeah, again, you guys. So the old sniffer came out, and I started sniffing the house. I went out and checked the new battery we put in. It's fine. Checked another new battery that I'm charging. It's fine. But I couldn't get rid of the smell. Eventually, the next morning, it started getting really rancid. So I started the sniff test again. And I found that it was coming from the driver's area of my RV, the cockpit per se. And so I went out, and that might be where I hurt me. But I went out and just simply lifted the hood, and on mine it's flat and it comes out like that. And sure enough, if that battery wasn't sizzling away, I know, my fault, right? When that one died, I should have known. They never checked the RV battery, the motor battery, I'll call it. But the fact is it wouldn't have stunk like that if the coils hadn't already been destroyed. So a friend came over yesterday, and he pulled off the negative, and we poured Coke around the positive, because I kid you guys, there was 3 inches of battery acid buildup on the positive post. And he said, we barely got the negative off. He said, Tammy, we are not going to get the positive off unless you pour some Coca-Cola on there. So I was pouring Coca-Cola on my battery cable so that we can eventually get the old battery out. But I have been blessed because, yeah, the battery that they inadvertently had hooked to my house with hose clamps, remember I told you, is actually a car battery. I know, right? They never even put in a deep cycle battery to get my rig here. So I do have another battery for the engine. So it's currently on the charger, and when it's done being charged, we will put it in place of that. Not me. You know, when things happen, they just kind of roll downhill. Like, yeah, my grandma used to say, shit rolls downhill. Just saying. Oh, God, you guys. Oh, my, I'm not kidding. Okay. But the good news is that's the only other battery that can be replaced or burn up. Bless my little neighbors. They came over yesterday and like, what is that smell? Oh my God, you guys, we had to leave that open, right? Oh, jeez. Let's see, what else happened this week? Oh, I was supposed to go on a all-day ride yesterday up to Solo, Arizona, but because my neck hurt so bad, I wasn't able to make that ride. I wish I had of. I heard they had an awesome time. Oh, the pressure is killing me here. Let me move this way. Yeah, I missed about a 10-hour outing yesterday because of my neck. You know, being 59 and having extreme arthritis, I have degenerative disc disease, you guys. Affects my neck, my spine, and my knees, my hips, my thumbs, my feet. And, you know, it's been bad for years. And, you know, when coming off my pain meds, you guys, I knew that I was going to be in pain. I just, you know, I was doing fine until I tweaked my neck. or my neck got tweaked. And I will keep you updated. Just pray for me, my God. So what else happened this week? Oh, I'm moving. I hope. Yeah, if they have to do some surgery on my neck, or put me in a neck brace again, whatever they have to do, I may not be moving, but I'm supposed to move in 2 weeks. Same company, but I'm supposed to move in 2 weeks. Yeah, that won't happen for a while. Just saying. Just saying. What else happened this week? Gosh, you guys. Besides, do you see my laundry piled up behind me? Oh, Lordy. I was going to do that today. You know, I'm telling you guys, yesterday, a friend of mine here, he's from Colorado. He owns a cabin up there, and he goes there 6 months a year, and he comes down here 6 months a year. Well, he's been coming down here in an RV. Well, last year he purchased 2 acres of land here, and beautiful. And he's been bothering me to go look at it. So yesterday I finally went out with him to his property, and you guys, it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And he showed me the house plans. And I'm going to tell you, he's so close to the mountain. He is so close to the mountain. It's going to be right out his back door. Amazing property. But he won't be coming back here next year for his winter. He'll be wintering on his own land. And, you know, that's just the kind of people that I'm around, you guys. These people, you know, I always thought rich people were snobs. They're not. They're not at all. So after we went out to his land yesterday and we spent time walking it, he's going to keep all natural desert scenery. He's not going to touch the natural habitat there in the way of, except for where he's putting the house. And I'm so impressed because so many homeowners, especially people with big money, will come in and just destroy the natural habitat. And but he's going to put his home among the habitat, and beautiful. But we ended up going to lunch at a little Mexican restaurant. Now, it wasn't quite as exciting as the one in that one picture that I went to on St. Patty's. But I have to tell you, there are some really good restaurants. So one way to treat yourself is maybe accept that friendship date, you know, where you're just going to go do something as friends and enjoy the time with that person. This guy's leaving next week. Actually, he's leaving in about 3 days. And I've been putting him off, because he does leave. You know, and he's a resident. You know, I don't hang with the residents, and I'm definitely not interested in somebody who is going away for 6 months. We talked about that, remember? And so, with that being said, that was something else that happened this week. And my neighbor pulled out the day before, and it's killing me, you guys. Oh my goodness. My favorites left and didn't say goodbye. Yeah, so besides being in a mega pain and really kind of scared that half my neck is broken, I can't stand the people leaving. It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Today I was supposed to go to an old car show, and I had to tell my friend I can't go. I hurt too bad, and I can't walk around there. I know, right? Guys, this is my golden years. I shouldn't be putting off stuff because something's going wrong. You know? I never want to stop until they put me under the ground. And that's just how I've always felt. You know? I always have felt that way. I'm not stopping, and I'm not accepting bad news as a way of life. Like, I made a comment, they told me I had MS, and I said it's not an option, and I went about life. It's because I don't want to ever sit down and woe is me, I'm dying. No. Woe is me, I'm going to be in a wheelchair. No, that's not me, you guys. It's just not me. So I'm not being mean when I say that I told my doctor MS wasn't an option, and I have not had it checked, looked at, nothing. I don't want to know. It's like the blood cancer that they diagnosed me with last year. And it's not even full blown. It's called MGUS. Turns into multiple myeloma, one of the rarest cancers there is. I'm supposed to have that checked every 6 months. Have I had that done? No. Not an option. It's not an option for life for you to go through chemo and be so sick, or radiation, and be so sick to me that you can't enjoy life. You know, back in the day, they didn't have all this medical. If I hadn't let them touch my neck, I wouldn't be going through this right now.
Just your battery charger.
Just bottom line. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm back. I call him Roger Dodger. Him and his wife, they're leaving in a couple days, but he sees me with all these batteries, and we got one on a charger, and he brought over his charger. And even though he's leaving tomorrow, he said, just go take it to my spot, and I'll get it next year when I come back. You guys, the people are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. I mean, I've never met in my life so many wonderful people. So anyway, back to the topic on hand. You know, I guess I'm just an odd bird out. You know, in '93 when they told me that I would be in a wheelchair in 6 months. Right? Or they told me I would be dead by the time 6 months was over. They gave me both those news the same exact day. Neither was an option for me. My little girl was just 3 months old. And I looked at that doctor, I said, that's not an option. And here I am 25 years later. So please don't get upset with me. Don't get mad at me. If you're suffering with MS or degenerative disc disease, hepatitis, cancer, and I seem like I blow it off, it's because that's Tammy. If I would have laid down and died in 1993 when they gave me 6 months to live, I would probably be in the ground, you guys. I know if I would have said, okay, I'm going to be in a wheelchair in 6 months, I would be in a wheelchair. I'm just not that kind of personality, I guess. Just saying. So anyway, I know that some people will be bored of this video, but I try to come on at least once a week and give you a what happened in Tammy's world this week. Where I open my mouth and throw out my opinions and my views, and it usually gets me in trouble, but what the hell? You know, what the hell? And you know what? That ibuprofen is starting to take effect. Maybe it's just a pinched nerve. Keep your fingers crossed. I so don't want to go to the hospital, you guys. And I'm between the insurances. Did I say that? I got mad at the old insurance company because of that pain doctor that only wanted to put a apparatus in my spine so I could zap the pain away. No. Look what I'm dealing with the neck. Letting man-made stuff go in my body. So anyway, yeah, I changed insurances. So if I do gotta go to the hospital, the insurance that I had is only good till the 1st, and then my new insurance kicks in. You know, Murphy's Law, right? If it can, it will. And what a worse time in the world to have an issue going on. Gotta love life, you guys. So anyway, I did, even though this started a couple days ago, I did have an amazing week. I got to watch my granddaughter perform on stage. What a blessing. You know what? She didn't know I was coming. And when they came out to take their final bow, she looked up and seen me, and she started bawling, pointing my babka, because babka is Polish for grandma. My babka's here, and all of her stage mates were looking, and she's like, there's my babka. You know, it was just such a touchy. I started crying. Her mom started crying. Yeah. You know, some things in life, money can't buy. Just saying. Anyway, I do have another video to make. And we'll see. But I'm going to be sitting right in this chair. Oh, see my new chair? Real leather this time, guys. The black one I didn't like. I gave that to my son. But this is real leather. well made. I mean, really well made. A beautiful chair, so comfortable. It's so comfortable. I'm so blessed. I do have another video to make, and if I make it today, I'll be sitting right here in this spot. I'm not turning the RV, and I'm not changing my clothes. Just saying. You guys have a great day. Remember to love yourself, because if you don't love you, nobody's going to love you. It enables us to love all that much better. And you guys, don't turn your backs on happiness. Just don't. Have a great day.